Hey, Brookings community. My name is Kelsey Doom. I'm the president and CEO at the Brookings Area Chamber of Commerce. And with me, I have Nikki. Nikki is?
I am an outpatient therapist with Avera Behavioral Health, but I'm also the chair of the Brookings County Mental Health Coalition.
And yeah, we're really excited. The Chamber and the Mental Health Coalition are partnering to bring our members in the community some really awesome resources these next weeks. We know that this coronavirus pandemic has impacted lives in ways we didn't ever expect. It's impacting our checkbooks, it's impacting our kids' lives, and it's stressful financially, increasing our anxiety, our fear, our stress. So we want to be able to offer the community this really awesome resource, and Nikki's going to talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And so one of the things that we really wanted to do during this time with the coronavirus and a lot of different adjustments is really try to help normalize a lot of the things that people are experiencing. So we tend to see a lot of grief, a lot of increased irritability, a lot of anxiety with all the uncertainty of just the constant change. And so we're really excited to partner with a lot of different local entities that include mental health therapists as well as just local resources to be able to cover a little bit of information associated with themes around the coronavirus, but then give community members an opportunity to ask questions and get more information about what you guys need.
Yeah, and so is it going to be like a one-on-one breakout room with a counselor, or will it be more a group discussion and kind of that back and forth with the therapist and some of those resources?
Yeah, so on Saturdays, we'll be hosting that Coffee with a Counselor is what we're calling it, which will be via Zoom at 9 in the morning. And we'll have about 20 minutes of content that will cover about 20 to 30 minutes of content that will cover associated with different themes around the coronavirus and just a lot of changes we're seeing. And then we'll have about half that time where people can ask questions in that group Zoom opportunity. But of course, those representatives from the different entities will be available to ask questions independently either after or give you information for them to be able to contact them after as well.
That's awesome. And every Saturday is a different theme. So let's run through kind of what those themes look like. So Saturday the 2nd is the first one.
Yeah, so this Saturday we'll be kicking it off, and Lutheran Social Services and Brookings Area United Way will join us to talk a little bit just about the Brookings area mental health resources, what that looks like right now as far as maybe if people are doing virtual telehealth experiences, what somebody might be looking at if they're trying to access services via telehealth. Talking a lot about the 211 or Helpline Center and the Mental Health Resource Guide, a lot of COVID related resources that are available via Helpline Center or the United Way as well. And then we'll kind of on Saturday, May 9th, really head into maybe some of those specific employment or financial related experiences people are having. And so Avera Behavioral Health, along with the South Dakota Department of Labor, will have representatives really talking about some of those common themes we might see related to employment or financial disparity, and how to kind of cope or deal with that, or what resources are available right now. Mm-hmm. Then we'll go into Saturday, May 16th, will be myself with Avera Behavioral Health, along with Independent Living Solutions, and we'll be talking a lot about that normalized grief, the adjustment, the irritability, the anxiety, how do we cope with that stress, the grief, the major changes or loss we might be experiencing. Maybe we've lost, a job, or we've lost our prom, or we've lost some, family experiences, friend experiences. All of us are experiencing a different type of loss during this adjustment. Then Saturday, May 23rd, we'll have Brookings Behavioral Health and Wellness and another entity talking about coping without substances. So, when we talk about trying to cope with the coronavirus adjustments and components like that, what are some ways that we can really do that with some healthy habits versus turning to substances for that? And then just a lot of those local resources that are available that are doing a lot of virtual programming, like Prairie Soul and ArcFit and the Arts Council, and a lot of different local resources like that that are available to us. And then the last one on Saturday, May 30th, we'll have a representative from Brookings Behavioral Health and Wellness and another entity to really talk about how do we cope with social distancing and life after coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so as we hear these plans of South Dakota opening up back up or places starting to open back up. It's normal for us to have a lot of anxiety about that based off of what, everybody's been teaching us to practice those safe social distancing components. And how do we just cope with some of that anxiety as we try to transition back to a little bit of the socializing or of the public environments or components like that.
And how to deal with the people that aren't necessarily following what's meant to be. Those are frustrating moments as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really awesome. It covers such a plethora of subjects that all of us are feeling. I mean, we're all feeling it in one form or another, and so it's just great. You'll be able to hop on. You can hop on anonymously
Yes.
and just listen in as well. It's going to be really good information. And then the chamber is going to be kind of jumping on the May Mental Health Awareness Month with the first week in March. In May, we're going to be offering different resources through our social media. So we're going to have different exercises, videos from our members that are offering a lot of what you're talking about, but more on the physical health side of things. So getting up and doing a walk around the room, or chair yoga and breathing, and just there's some funny things in there as well. So we're really excited about it. Nikki, thank you so much for all that you're doing for this community. This is going to be such a great series. We're really excited to partner with you. Anything else you want to mention?
Kind of like you noted, Kelsey, there's a way for people to be able to join anonymously. And so, yes, it is that Zoom Room platform, but again, you have the option to not turn video on. You have the option to rename your entry name so it doesn't have to be your name. So you can come confidentially, and that's okay. Our main goal is to really help people be aware of what's out there, what's normal to be experiencing right now, because all of us are experiencing some type of difficulty with this change, and really just get people the support they need.
Are you guys going to be recording these?
Yes.
Okay, great. So then people can go back and watch them as well.
Yes, that is our goal, that they'll be recorded and available. Probably, we haven't really talked about that yet, but hopefully maybe on the United Way page or something to that extent.
Perfect. Yep, and then we can link them on our website and our social as well. So, Nikki, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to seeing what comes every Saturday at 9 a.m. And where can they get this information at?
So if you go to the Brookings Chamber Facebook page or to the United Way social media page, there are on both of those pages the event page listed. So you can definitely go in there. There'll be the Zoom link right in that Facebook event page, or you can just search for Coffee with a Counselor in Brookings, and they will all pop up because the events are listed for each Saturday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful, Nikki. We hope to be able to see you in person soon, but we thank you for your time and service to Brookings.
Thank you.
Thanks. See you soon.